Please remain standing. Please bow your heads for the invocation. Dear God, thank you for bringing us together today for our commencement ceremony. Help us to remember the joys and hard work which have led us to this day. Help us to remember how to achieve and succeed. Help us to remember the advice from the ones who have crossed our paths. Most importantly, help us to remember the diploma we are about to receive is a symbol, not just an award. And let us be thankful. Graduation is not only our reward, but your reward as well. Amen. I would now like to call Nicole Huckins up for the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please remain standing as John McConnell and Melissa LeClaire sing our Star Spangled Banner.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight and the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the lands of the free and the home of the brave?
Welcome, family, friends, administrators, and faculty, to the commencement exercises for the graduating class of 2001. The past 4 years have been fun-filled, enlightening, and exhausting. From community service to class trips, thanks for being there with us for these years and for joining us as we culminate our experiences here at Farmington High School. Thank you. And now, if Lenny Sears, please come up to the podium.
Good morning, faculty, parents, and my classmates. My name is Eleni Siros, and I am the president of the class of 2001. I am honored to be here today to celebrate our graduation. Today marks the end of one stage in our education. As we stand here at the threshold of our lives, we must draw from and rely upon our past experiences to carry us forward and create a future for ourselves. The class before everyone today is very unique. We are the first class to have our prom in the gymnasium in over 10 years, and we are the first class to travel to Disney World for our senior class trip. Among us are 104 determined students. We have superior athletes, artists, musicians, future lawyers, teachers, doctors, and most importantly, we have friends. I have noticed over the past 4 years just how special our class really is. No matter what the circumstance, our class has always pulled through. Whether it is getting an A on that math test, helping out a friend, or making up a dance for Winter Carnival at the last minute. Whatever our plans may include in our future, our education will continue in one form or another. Education is lifelong. Education is a process of acquiring general knowledge and developing the powers of reasoning. Education is so valuable because it allows us to achieve our personal goals, whatever they may be. We all know how hard we've worked to get where we are today. The education we've earned is priceless. These past 4 years have taught us many things, not only from a book, but from other students. A great deal of these years have been spent learning through experiences. Experiences we've had together and will never forget. Everyone will remember setting up the gymnasium for the prom, painting cartoons for Winter Carnival, all the crazy things we've done with friends, the last game of the season, how it felt to park in the senior parking lot for the first time, and how we feel today. Who could ever forget the time Adam Underwood sang to us in math class? Nicole Huckins yelling, "Go Tigers," and all the times we've stolen each other's seats in the upstairs lobby. These memories will last forever, and I am proud to say they happened at Farmington High School. Our future has just begun. This is the time when we shape ourselves. When we leave here today, take advantage of all the opportunities this world has to offer us. We've made it this far when it seemed like an endless journey, so never give up when you think your goals are impossible. Let's make an effort to find out who we are and what we will become. I'm going to read you a short poem from Chicken Soup written by Amy Yerkes. I am an architect. I built a solid foundation, and each year I go to school and I add another floor of wisdom and knowledge. I am a painter. With each new idea I express, I paint a hue in the world's multitude of colors. I am an astronaut, constantly exploring and broadening my horizons. I am a doctor. I heal those who turn to me for consultation and advice, and I bring out the vitality in those who seem lifeless. I am a lawyer. I am not afraid to stand up for the inevitable and the basic rights of myself and others. I am a teacher. By example, others learn the importance of determination, dedication, and hard work. I am a millionaire, rich in life's sincerity and compassion, and I own a wealth of knowledge, wisdom, experience, and insight that is priceless. Most importantly, I am me. Throughout these 4 years at Farmington High School, we've had experiences unlike any other. Take them along with our education and do something with this gift. Find out who you really are. Put all of your effort into everything you do to accomplish your dreams. I know that our class will pull through once more. We will go far in life and we will make a difference. I want to leave you with a quote from the 1877 edition of Technical Education. Perhaps the most valuable result of all education is the ability to make yourself do the thing you have to do when it ought to be done, whether you like it or not. It is the first lesson that ought to be learned, and is the last lesson that you'll learn thoroughly. Thank you, and congratulations to our class who has come so far. I would now like to call up Crystal Muse for our salutatorian address.
Good morning. Every year we see a tradition of somebody reading Oh, the Places You'll Go by Theodore S. Geisel, better known to you as Dr. Seuss. This year we are breaking this tradition, but the message remains the same. To my fellow graduates, when departing from Farmington High School, most of you will have some plan for the future. However, take into account your goals and dreams. Those are equally important. Take some time after high school to think about these aspirations. First, develop a plan and take action. Review your plan every day and make changes as necessary. Don't give up when it gets too difficult. Persevere. Be committed every day to your plan. Be kind to yourself, for you will make mistakes along the way. Learn the lessons from each mistake you make. Don't be afraid to ask for help, but don't expect others to do your work for you. Grow and learn with each step. Remember, no one is perfect. Do not expect perfection from yourself. Finally, don't just try, do. As revealed by our class motto, Carpe Diem, we are a class of doers, not just thinkers. We have expressed with our volunteering project, self-decoration of the gym for our prom, and our class trip to Florida, that we are a class to take action. When you leave here as individuals, take this with you. You have brains in your head, you have feet in your shoes, you can steer yourself in any direction you choose. You are on your own, and you know what you know, and you are the guy who will decide where to go. If any of you recognize this, it will be impossible to kill the Dr. Seuss tradition completely. By this, it is implied where you go on the path of life, if you keep your goals and aspirations in view, is up to you. Fellow graduates of the class of 2001, you will travel far. Thank you. At this time, I'd like to call up Yvette Lehman to give the valedictorian address. Thank you.
Good morning, ladies, gentlemen, and distinguished graduates of the class of 2001. This morning's ceremony is the culmination of our efforts as students over the past 4 years. Throughout the pep rallies, classes, 2 periods a day plus homework, and of course the all-nighters spent doing that homework, we find ourselves here, ready to take the stage one last time. Today, however, instead of concentrating on the past, I'd like to shift our attention to the future. When you leave Farmington High School, you have the potential to be greatly successful. This is not just from the classroom experience you have gained, but also from the life experience. Whether you are going off to college, the military, or into the workforce, you have the potential to do great things. However, there are little pieces of advice that we should all take with us. I received an email forwarded from my cousin Shelley after she finished her freshman year of college. It was an email chain that her whole class had received from a professor after completing his course, and I thought it would be appropriate to share this with you now. Advice from the Dalai Lama. Take into account that great love and great achievements involve great risk. When you lose, don't lose the lesson. Follow the 3 R's: respect for self, respect for others, and responsibility for all your actions. Remember that not getting what you want is sometimes a wonderful stroke of luck. Learn how to break the rules so you know how to break the rules so you know how to break them properly. When you realize you've made a mistake, take immediate steps to correct it. Spend some time alone every day. Open your arms to change, but don't let go of your values. Live a good, honorable life. That way, when you get older and think back, you'll be able to enjoy it a second time. A loving atmosphere in your home is a foundation for your life. In disagreements with loved ones, deal only with the current situation. Don't bring up the past. Share your knowledge. It is a way to achieve immortality. Be gentle with the earth. Once a year, go someplace you've never been. Remember that the best relationship is one in which your love for each other exceeds your need for each other. Judge your success by what you had to give up in order to get it. And lastly, approach love and cooking with reckless abandon. I have 2 points of advice to add to these 19 points from the Dalai Lama. The first of which I gained from our class trip is to wear sunscreen. If anyone remembers seeing me the week after the class trip, I was living testimonial that Baz Luhrmann was right 3 years ago in his hit song, "Everybody's free to wear sunscreen." The second piece of advice is to simply be happy. When you leave here, no matter what your situation is, you will have to make up your mind how you will approach the rest of your life. As said in our class motto, Carpe diem, seize the day, and make your lives extraordinary. When doing this, make up your mind that the situations you're in can make you happy. And if you make up your mind that this is so, you can and will find success. Graduating class of 2001, Carpe diem, and make your lives extraordinary. Thank you. I'd like to now call up our commencement speaker. She's been there for a lot of us over the past 12 years, for me for the past 4 years. She's been there in many roles as a teacher and administrator, and very recently as a coach. I take great honor in introducing Mrs. Cheryl Peabody.
I like it when someone else talks about you. It makes you sound so cool. I can't tell you how excited I was when the girls came up to me and asked me to speak today. The past few years, Yvette mentioned that I've become an administrator, and when you become an administrator, things change for you. In some ways for the better, in some ways for the worse. Your role changes. Last night I was looking at some videotapes of this class from when they were in 6th grade. And it was kind of funny because reviewing the last chapel video and then looking at this video of some game shows. I don't know if anybody remembers those game shows. See, they remember at least. But it's funny to look back and see how much they've grown and they've become adults. They truly have. But again, thank you for asking me here, because I want to give something to you. When I talk before people, sometimes I get long-winded, but I'd like to say something that actually means something to you today. And everybody always says that, because I'm sure in the back of your minds are like, I just want to get out of here. But you're going to have to listen to me first. If you call it inspiration, that I'm going to be inspirational, I guess so be it. But my message is truly, truly simple. I want you to get it. I want you to have a clue as to why we are here. And I don't mean here at Farmington High School today. I mean here in life. Because sometimes we take things for granted. We think about what we don't have instead of what we do. I know I would love to have a body like Britney Spears. I think my husband would too. Sorry, hon. I never will. But you know what I do have? I have 2 somewhat healthy legs that brought me up on the stage. I have a voice that can speak to you here today. And I know we all take little things for granted, but sometimes we need to reflect on what we do have. I know I would love to have a 6-figure job. School board, okay? Do you love me? However, what I do have is a job that is filled with opportunities for me to make a difference. At this time of year, it's quite active in a school, and we lose sight of that from March to the end of June to graduation. It's always truly a hectic time, and we get caught into the negative things that are going on. And again, being here and having this opportunity to talk with you gives me time to reflect on why I am here. I figure I'm here to make a difference. I hope that every educator, every parent, everyone here today is here to make a difference. In my 16 years here, I've been here a while, some pretty sad things have happened to make me realize how important life is. I've had to go to quite a few funerals of students and adults as well, 2 this past year. And I know if those students could come back here today and have the opportunity, and not that they didn't, but to make a difference, to reach out to other people, to seize every opportunity, that they would do that. I know I didn't truly get it myself, truly, until about 6 years ago. That's when my oldest daughter was born. You know, I went through teaching and I went through coaching, and you know, you go through the motions, you do the best you can, you have some fun, but you don't really get it, at least for me, until you have children. I wish I got it sooner, because the parents out there right now, they're looking at you and they're going, that's my baby. God, I love them. They're also wondering if you're gonna leave the party early this afternoon at the house to go off with your friends. Don't. I truly believe we were put on this earth to help other people, to truly give of yourself for others. Now, there will be some people that take advantage of that, no doubt. But don't get mad at them. Truly, don't get mad at them, because they just don't get it. They truly don't get it. Actually, I think you should feel sorry for them. And watch out. Thank you. I think so many people waste time, waste energy, waste precious moments of their life being angry, being mad, just being downright mean to people. You've seen them. You've seen them. And I think that's so sad. I truly do, because life is short, and we need to seize the opportunities that we have, not take anything for granted. I want to ask you people something, you as well. How many of you have gone out of your way to compliment someone today? Hopefully, I think today's a day for it, isn't it? Today is definitely a day. How many of you said, I love you today? I think there should be a whole lot of I love yous today. I know when you were in middle school, and even when I had you in 6th grade, I don't know if you remember this speech I used to always say to you, I want you to tell your parents that you love them. They're like, yeah, right, Mrs. Peabody, or right, Miss Chase at the time. But now you're seniors. You're adults. And it's cool, truly, to tell people that you love them. Now, you gotta mean it. You can't just say it like, I love you, man. You can't just say that, because you just don't mean it. I think you need to look out there at your folks and give them that I love you look. You really do. Because they're looking at you right now saying, I remember when I had to get up at 2 o'clock in the morning and bring you to the hospital with 103 temperature. I remember when I was standing in our front yard with our camera, prom night, taking photos of you. I remember going to work, trying to make money to pay all those bills, all those phone bills. And then, of course, they're looking at you now and saying, God, I love you. My baby's growing up. I know you're saying that. Parents love you unconditionally. It's the funny thing with parents and being a parent. You can screw up, you can mess up, and they still love you. So tell them today, please, that you love them and mean it. I guess that's the key. You have to mean things. You don't give them a compliment or say something just for the heck of it. You need to be sincere about what you're saying. It's kind of awkward, isn't it, sometimes? Meaning it. I remember the last chapel, just yesterday. I can remember that. My mind isn't gone yet. People were being called up there for awards. And that handshake. You know, you see people at the handshake, they give, yeah, I'm cool. They give that. You see it at basketball games and volleyball games. They'll give you the little slap, yeah, whatever. Yeah, whatever, I'm cool, handshake. I think a handshake is a form of communication. It truly is. I think you need to look someone in the eye. You grab a hold of that hand, just like you hug someone. Hug them like you mean it. You grab a hold of that hand, and you look them in the eye, and you shake. And you shake their hand like you mean it, like there's a connection between you two. Because someone's shaking your hand for a reason, not just to shake it. Let me touch you. That's not what it is. It's congratulations. I'm proud of you. Don't give them a little thing. Shake it like you mean it, like thank you. Thank you for honoring me. Shake it. Well, people have a tough time communicating. At school, I work at a school, and sometimes kids come down to use the office phone. They forgot something at home. They pick up the phone. Someone obviously on the other end picks up, yeah, homework, need it, now. And then they hang up. They don't say bye. There's no see you later, thank you. They don't say, hi, Dad, I'm so sorry to bother you. I forgot my homework. Could you please bring it here to me? Gosh, thanks. Love ya. Bye. I don't hear that. Parents, you know what I'm talking about, don't you? You need to get it. so we don't do that. We need to communicate. One of the most generous people I've ever met in my life, a woman who truly gets it, I would say, is my own mother. She is awesome. She gets it. One of my most vivid memories of my childhood, and this is when I started to get it, I would say, because that's why I remember this so much. I remember there's a torrential downpour. Milton, I think it has special ones in Milton. Downpour. And these three boys, they were probably freshmen, sophomores in high school, came to our house, knocked on the door, drowned rats they were, and my mother, oh honey, you come right in here, dear. My mother invited them in. She gave them clothes to wear. She fed them lunch, hot cocoa, sandwiches. She gave them a ride to where they needed to go, and she had some spare change on her, just in case they needed it. Here, honey, this is weighing me down, dear. You take this just in case you need it. That's just one of many, many lessons my mother has taught me. She went out of her way for people that she didn't need to. She could have just let them use the phone. But no, that's not my mom. That's not what she does. I guess you could say my mother is a player in the game of life. She's a team player. As a coach, I tried to make all my players feel special, because quite honestly, each and every one of them are. As a teacher, I tried to make all my students feel special. Again, not because I had to, but because they are and they were. To this day, I see people and they go, do you remember my name? Do you remember me? I remember you, honey, but that name just is slipping me. I'm getting old. But I remember them. You know the saying, great players win games, but great teams are champions? Wouldn't it be great in this big game of life, that we could all be champions? If we could all work together, I think we'd all be champions. I know I've rambled on a bit. I always do, I'm sorry. But my message is simple. Again, I just want you to get it, to understand why you were put here on this great earth. You were put here to put as much love in this world as possible. When things get depressing, I want you to say to yourself, work hard, never die. Giving up is never an option. It's never an option. As you know, I've applied this motto for 16 years to my volleyball and in the past my basketball teams. The game we need to apply this to is the game of life. Your most important job is to make sure your family knows how much you love them, and I want you to go out of your comfort zone and make a stranger smile. Throw the word rage right out of your vocabulary. Making a difference and being a positive role model a lifelong goal for yourselves. I wish all of you the best of luck with your future. We'll be here waiting for you when you come back to visit. And remember, you are not alone. Your family, your friends, and hopefully people you don't even know will be there for you, be your support group. I want to tell you it is such an honor to be here today to speak to you, to be the one that says good luck. I'm not sure you'll need it because I remember 6th grade, things don't change too much, how much you have, how much you do. I think the word was you take action. And one more thing, after today's ceremony, not that you wouldn't do this anyway, but I have to say this because that's just who I am. I want you to go up to your folks and give them the biggest, tightest, squeeziest hug and tell them you love them. Not this little diddly thing. I want you to mean it. And if you're going to shake someone's hand, your mother, okay? I want you to mean it. And if you have to shake someone's hand, I want you to look them right in the eye. Don't be too cool for someone. Be a person, go out of your way for people. Take that one moment to say thank you to someone and mean it. Good luck to you. I wish you all the best. Please come and visit. Please, please. I love it when people visit me. I do. But don't get mad at me if I don't remember your name, because I'm getting old. I've been here 16 years. I'm getting old, and I forget things. Take care. God bless. Thank you.
Isn't this a glorious day? I just don't see how everybody could have fit inside. Impossible. So that was one good decision. We have a few awards that we're going to hand out and recognize specific students before we do scholarships, as our tradition. First person I would like to recognize is class valedictorian. Yvette Lehman, she would come to the podium. She's the class valedictorian. She had an overall GPA of 97.77 over her 4 years at Farmington High School. The class salutatorian, she had a 96.4 average over her 4 years at Farmington High School, Crystal Muse. We have 3 students in this class who have made honor roll each and every marking term throughout their high school career. This year, I would like to call the following students who performed this excellent academic feat to the podium. I would like to call up Yvette Lehman, Crystal Muse, and Patty Baxter. Faculty Award. The Faculty Award is presented to an unsung hero of the senior class. It is the student who always is there, pitching in and helping, and receiving very little recognition. It is the unselfishness that makes this award very special. This year, the recipient of the Faculty Award is presented to Joshua Olstead. This next award is probably my favorite award of everything we do during the time of Last Chapel and graduation. It's the Most Improved Senior Award. This goes to the student that has demonstrated the most and steadiest personal growth, academic growth, and overall achievement throughout their 4 years of high school, with the primary benchmark based on their GPA. I am extremely proud to announce today the most improved student of this class is Aaron Bolton. Scholarship awards. I'm going to do regular scholarships first, and we'll do dollars for scholars at the last. The first award being passed out is the Bueller Perkins Scholarship Fund, which was established in May of 1992 on Mrs. Thayer's 80th birthday by her friends in recognition of her generosity and dedication to community affairs and her strong commitment to the excellence of education for the youth of Farmington. This year, there's a $1,000 scholarship awarded to a young lady who exemplifies Mrs. Thayer's fine attributes and has attained academic excellence, exhibited high moral standards, and has demonstrated a strong sense and desire to further their education. This year's scholarship is presented to Jennifer Kuehl, going to Western New England College in Springfield, Mass., majoring in education. The Luvera Burley Scholarship was established in memory of Mrs. Burley, who was a teacher in the Farmington School District for 42 years. The qualities associated with Mrs. Burley include character, leadership, and dedication. This year's $500 scholarship is presented to Jasmine Wright, who is going to UNH to major in business administration. The James E. Scholarship was established by the Thayer family in memory of Mr. James E. Thayer's love for electronics, communication, and its related fields. A $2,500 scholarship is awarded annually to a member of the senior class who exemplifies Mr. Thayer's fine attributes of academic excellence and has demonstrated a strong desire to further their education. This year's scholarship is presented to Joshua Olstead, who's going to Daniel Webster College to major in computer science. The Abraham Bertman Charity Trust Scholarship is awarded in special recognition of Judge Eugene Newt, who has served on the Board of Trustees of the Bertman Charity Trust for many years. We would like to extend a heartfelt thank you to Judge Newt for his many years of dedicated service to our community. This scholarship supports his value of service. I am pleased to present a $1,500 award to Eleni Sirois, who's going to Syracuse University. Women's Club Scholarship, established in 1995. This is a $500 award created to recognize the student or students who best emulate the club's goals and philosophy. Those qualities include character, integrity, involvement in activities, willingness to serve others, and an appreciation of education. This year's recipient is Joshua Olstead. The Farmington High School's Faculty Scholarship was established this year, 2001. The award was created to recognize a well-rounded student with high academic inclination. This year, I am pleased to present a $1,000 award to Allison Huppy, who's going to UNH to study animal science. The Memorial Drive Elementary School Parents and Teachers Association annually gives a scholarship to an individual who demonstrates through his or her high school career a desire to enter the teaching profession. The scholarship is supported through the various fundraising activities of the PTA in the elementary school and through the generosity of parents throughout Middleton and Farmington. This year's scholarship in the amount of $950 is awarded to Jennifer Kuehl. Mike Lee Scholarship was established in 1998 when I retired from coaching after 20 years of service to this community. This award is given to a male athlete who will continue participation at the college level and has displayed leadership, dedication, and perseverance. This year I'm pleased to present a $250 award to Nick Doyle, going to Daniel Webster College to study computer science. The Farmington Teachers Association is pleased to once again present a scholarship to a student who will be entering the field of education. This year's award of $300 is presented to Virginia Bowden, who is going to Cedar Crest College in Allentown, Pennsylvania, to study English education. The William and Kathy Seroy Scholarship was established in 1999 to recognize those student employees who have demonstrated high academic achievement while employed at the Farmington Getty during their high school career. This year I have 2 awards. The first award for $300 is awarded to Ryan Durance, who is going to McIntosh to study criminal justice. And the second award is a $200 award to Ryan Goslin, who's going to New Hampshire Tech in Concord to study mechanical engineering. The next award is the Jerry and Irene Gardner Scholarship. It's presented to an outstanding applicant from the community of Middleton. It's a $500 award, again presented to Jennifer Kuehl. The Ricky Taylor Lord Scholarship is given in memory of a dear friend and classmate of the class of 1992. His zest, exhilaration, and love for the outdoors will long be remembered. This year I'm pleased to present Allison Huppy with a $1,400 award. The Thomas A. Willard Memorial Scholarship was established in memory of Thomas A. Willard, who was killed in action in Vietnam on June 18, 1969. This award goes to a Farmington High School graduate who has participated in school activities, sports, is an exemplary citizen, and has been accepted for college admission. This year I'm pleased to present a $500 scholarship to Heidi Kuchar, who will be attending UNH. The Albert and Barbara Cameron Scholarship is awarded to a young man or a woman who has decided to continue their education at a vocational institution. Mr. and Mrs. Cameron were longtime residents of Farmington who took over the years great pride in their community. This scholarship is presented to a graduate who has displayed a work ethic similar to that of Mr. and Mrs. Cameron. This year I'm pleased to present a $600 award to Jerry Vashon, who is going to New Hampshire Tech in Concord to study architectural design technology. The Robert and Alexandria Lowe Trust Award is given in honor of Robert and Alexandria Lowe to young men and women residing in Stratford and Carroll counties and who plan to attend an accredited post-secondary education institution. Recipients are selected on the basis of academic achievement, activities, and financial need. This year's $1,100 award, which will be split into two parts, first and second semester, is going to Allison Huppy. The Farmington Lions Club Scholarship is given to a student of high academic standing, strives for excellence, and has the qualities for true commitment to public service. This year's $500 award is presented to Eleni Sirois. The Stratford County Retired Teachers Association gives a special award. This award is given to a graduating senior in recognition of services and/or achievement not generally acknowledged by the school. Service such as library, office help, cafeteria, community, or special achievement in the areas of art, music, drama, vocational, or audiovisual are considered. This year's special award goes to Harold Ketchum. The Albert C. DiPrizio Scholarship is given in the amount of $200 from Mr. and Mrs. John DiPrizio of Middleton in memory of their son, Albert. They offer their congratulations and wish Joey Curtis the very best in his studies at UNH Thompson School in CAD Design. The James A. Gagne Memorial Scholarship Award was established in 1994 by the class of '94 and the Gagne family in memory of James A. Gagne. Jim was an exceptional son, brother, classmate, a person who committed himself to academics, athletics, and class activities. This year's award of $1,000 will be received after successful completion of the recipient's first semester of college. I am proud to introduce Justin Rollins, who's going to UNH to major in engineering. Was established in April of 1998 by a vote of the Henry Wilson Grange membership to provide scholarship support to a Farmington High School senior who will attend the College of Life Sciences and Agriculture at UNH. This candidate has exhibited academic excellence, service to community, strong character, accomplishment in the arts, and a concern for the development and preservation of agriculture and the environment to sustain agriculture in New Hampshire. This year's award of $3,400 is presented to Allison Huppy. Congratulations. Historical Society Scholarship was established in 1999 by the Historical Society to recognize a student that has completed at least 4 units of social studies and whose intended field of study is within the field of social studies. This year's award of $500 is presented to Megan Riley, who's going to the University of Connecticut to study political science. The Allen Mouse Hager Memorial Scholarship was established this past winter by some of his closest friends in recognition for his love for the outdoors, his sense of humor, participation in school activities, sports, and his ability to be a leader. This year, I am pleased to present a $300 scholarship to Jeremy Randall, who's going to UNH to study civil technology. The Middleton Lions Club Scholarship, again, is a new award this year, given to a Middleton student who has demonstrated the qualities for civic commitment. This year's $500 award is given to Natasha Bell, who will be going to Keene State College. This next award is a $500 scholarship from the Holton Band of Massalet Indians. The recipient is going to be, or is, Emily Polches. Emily's great-grandfather was a chief of a tribe that originated out of Woodstock, New Brunswick, Canada. Her grandfather was the chief of the Holton tribe, and I would like to congratulate her with this $500 award. Congratulations. I have a series of Dollars for Scholars scholarships that I'm going to be awarding and a couple of special awards that I will recognize students with. Since 1966 in Farmington, now a 35-year-old tradition of local folks helping Farmington High School and Middleton students further their education. Funds come strictly from the surrounding areas. Since 1985, approximately $70,000 has been raised locally, with the funds staying right here in this community in Middleton for our students. Again, I would like to thank the communities of Farmington, Middleton, and Rochester for their continued support of this valuable program. Without you, Dollars for Scholars would no longer exist. The following students would please come forward to receive their award. This year, there is a $500 award that's being given to Patricia Baxter. I have a $500 award for Nicole Huckins. There is a $500 award to be given to Jennifer Kuehl. I have a $1,000 award for Joshua Olstead. And there is a $1,000 award for Allison Hubby. We have a number of scholarships that have already been presented to students. I told them if they wanted to be recognized, they need to speak to me. So if some of the students have received awards, it's without my knowledge. Therefore, I will only identify those who have given me that information at this point. When I call your name, would you please stand so you can be recognized? The following students have received $1,000 scholarships through the Jobs of New Hampshire Graduates, donated by Jason Sanderson and Bobby Stevens. Amanda Allen, going to Thompson School at UNH. Patrick Kremen, $1,000, New Hampshire Tech in Concord. John McConnell, $1,000, New Hampshire Tech, Concord. $1,000, April Sanford, New Hampshire Tech in Concord. $1,000 to Adam Underwood, Thompson School at UNH. I have a plaque to be given to Joshua Olstead. It's the Family Jordan Scholarship of $1,000. A Presidential Award Scholarship. It's an $8,000 scholarship annually, renewable each year for 4 years to Jen Kuehl. A $2,500 scholarship from the Frisbee Hospital Auxiliary to Nicole Huckins. Also to Nicole Huckins from Huggins Hospital Scholarship in Wolfboro, $760. She has also been awarded a merit scholarship of $8,000 annually for 5 years from the school, from University of New England in Biddeford. She'll be studying occupational therapy. Eleni Sirois. She is one of 9 students statewide to receive a $2,500 LEAP scholarship from the Bank of New Hampshire. Eleni's going to Syracuse University. The Marsh Gilmore Scholarship for $1,200 has been awarded to Jessica Lewis. Jessica's going to Mass Maritime Academy to study marine environmental safety. A $10,000 award, renewable for 4 years, from the Riviere Honors Program to Kelly Ramsey, who's going to Riviere College in Nashua. To Virginia Bowden, a $9,400 scholarship, renewable for 4 years. Also a $4,500 Allen Scholarship and a $500 All-College Scholarship, renewable for 4 years. To Virginia Bowden, again, Cedar Crest College, Pennsylvania. And to Allison Hoppy, she has received a $500 Bill King Scholarship, a $1,000 Eastern States Exposition Scholarship, a $500 Northeast Loggers Association Scholarship, a $125 Stratford County Farm Bureau Scholarship, and a Stratford County 4-H Advisory Scholarship for $300. Congratulations. And the last one I have to announce is to Justin Rollins. Justin has received a $3,000 scholarship from Textron Automotive Company, and he'll be going to UNH to study engineering. At this time, if I could have Mr. Steve Urich, Chairman of the School Board, and Mr. Jazokis to come to the podium, as it'll take us about 30 seconds to set up. Now, what we're going to try to do is we're going to move this off the stage, and if you would leave the front aisle open for families that would like to come down, get a picture of their child being awarded their diploma. I think we can do that somewhat orderly. We'll take our time so that everybody can get a nice picture. Okay, you have your script?
Yep.
ready? Pay attention. Alrighty.
Anytime?
Anytime.
Give a second. They're trying to change the tapes. So when we're doing the video, they're trying to change tapes.
They're trying to change tapes.
What's that?
Trying to change tapes. No, the video.
Go upstairs. Okay, if you folks hang with us just for a moment. This is being videotaped by Cablevision. They're changing their tapes, so I know you would all like a tape later on. We don't want to miss anybody, so we're just going to hold for another moment. We get the thumbs up, we'll go.
Thumbs up.
Okay. Check your rings. Okay?
Okay. I saw the thumbs up.
Huh?
I saw
Okay,
the
go for it.
Colleen Jessica Rose Philadelphia. Andrea Lynn Baldwin. Heather Marie Dwyer. Heather Rose Bogardus. Danielle Cameron. Robin Courier. Carol Lynn Welch. April Marie Grover. Stacy Lynn Gordon. Lisa Ann Davis. Leah Ann Prohl. Jennifer May Lavridge. Aglaya Ciros. Jasmine Wright. Sarah Corinne Greeley. Eleni Paula Ciros. Brandy Lynn Hunt. Erin Marie Wynot. Alicia Mae Grass. Crystal Lee Muse. Patricia Ann Baxter. Tess Amy Goddard. Jonna McConnell. Emily Marie Polchis. Melissa Joy LeClaire. Jennifer Lee Servin. Veronica Ruth Stevens. Megan Elaine Gray. Heather Rose Ford. Natasha Lynn Bell. Diana Elizabeth Pixley.
Who's next? Come on up, guys. Huh?
Jessica Joanne Lewis. Amanda Lynn Allen. Yvette D. Lehman. Dawn Marie Stawicki. Rebecca L. Hanchett.
Where? Okay, you got it?
Michelle A. Stanhope. Jamie Lee Jolly. Shanda Lee Hebert.
No.
Crystal Jean Edwards.
There they are. Right there.
They're so loud. Oh my God.
Shanda Jean Daly. Amanda Jean Daly. One mistake. Kimberly Ann Chick. Virginia Ann Bowden.
Where are they? One over there. There he is. Right. Nice job.
Amy Eileen Latard. Allison Marie Huppy. Kelly A. Ramsey.
Over there. There they are.
Heidi Ann Kuchar. Nicole Marie Huckins. Nicole Marie Thomas. Holly Lynn Casaneri. Adrian M. DeMarco. Melissa Catherine Bacon. Megan Marie O'Brien.
Thank you.
I kind of hope you pants that.
Jennifer Kuehl. Megan Marie Riley. Bethany Lynn LaDuke. April Lynn Sanford. Brian J. Burby Jr. Patrick Joseph Krozek. John Allen Lawton.
Congratulations.
Craig Allen Augustine. Joshua Paul Plourde. Christopher Michael Whitten. Justin Thomas English. Jason R. Allison.
Over here? Right there. Okay? On down.
Jacob Van Gelder. Kevin Matthew Grealish. Thomas Chase. Michael T. Mills. Brian C. Carrier. Thomas M. Kinney. Owen Oliver Board. Adam David Underwood. Kevin Lee Lynn. Bruce A. Sullivan. Wayne Durant. Jason Cole Summers. Paul A. Akins, Jr. Gerald Moulton Vashon. Nicholas Evans Doyle. Jeremy T. Randall. Scott Jonathan Knights. Matthew R. Marsh. Ryan Victor Goslin.
Sorry. Want to come back up? Want to come back? All right. Come back. Who wants to do it again?
Take the diploma.
Take two.
Okay.
Congratulations.
Tyler D. Warburton. Travis Michael Drapo. W. Ryan Durance. Anthony N. Damon. Patrick Daniel Kremen. Gerard J. Wynot. Roger Bosky III. Luke Russell. Aaron Gerard Bolton. Thomas Sadler. Tiffany Lynn Cassavant. Crystal Bolak. Bryson Allen Torr.
Stay there. You're the man.
Harold L. Ketchum. Jonathan Glidden. Jason M. Skinner. Joseph Michael Curtis. Justin Ray Rollins. Joshua Allen Olsted. Adam Dean Sprague.
Just a minute. Go ahead. By the authority given to the Farmington School Board and Administration, we confer the diplomas and present to you the class of 2001. If I could now call Megan Riley to the podium for benediction, and also if you folks would be kind enough to clear the center aisle so we can, for recessional, that would be appreciated. Megan? Wait, have them raise the kids. Get the kids up.
Up, everybody. May the road rise to meet you. May the wind be always upon your back. May the sun shine warm upon your face. The rains fall soft upon your fields. And until we meet again, may God hold you in the palm of his hand.